community. We're going back to Proverbs 1 today, verses 20 to 33. And this is an interesting passage because the speaker is wisdom. In Proverbs, especially in the beginning of Proverbs, sometimes wisdom is a character and wisdom says things to us. And today, wisdom is going to specifically say that if we do not want more knowledge and if we are not interested in understanding things we encounter, then we're being foolish. And wisdom will say to us, then calamity will strike. And basically, although this is not the way wisdom puts it, I told you so. And it's a bit of a sharp warning for us, but it's a good one. It's a good one for us to remember because all the time we think, we come up against things that we don't agree with or don't like to hear, and our first impulse is usually to either reject it and turn away, or close our ears, or prepare our arguments for why that must be wrong. And the reality is, hopefully, most of the things we believe are right. And so very often when we encounter something we disagree with, it will turn out to be wrong or foolish, in the words of Proverbs in the end. But the warning wisdom gives us is that if we are not interested in understanding, we're going to pay a price. That when somebody comes along or something comes along, wisdom would have us seek knowledge, seek counsel, and try to understand what's going on so we know how to respond like wisdom would, like a wise person would. So this is Proverbs 1, 20 to 33. Wisdom cries aloud in the street. In the markets, she raises her voice. At the head of the noisy street, she cries out. At the entrance of the city gate, she speaks. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing? And fools hate knowledge. If you turn at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit into you. I will make my words known to you. Because I have called and you refuse to listen, have stretched out my hand, and no one has heeded, because you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you, when terror strikes you like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, would have none of my counsel, and despised all my reproof. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their way and have their fill of their own devices. For the simple are killed by their turning away, and the complacency of fools destroys them. But whoever listens to me will dwell secure and will be at ease without dread of disaster. We actually can be wise. Remember James 1, that if anyone asks wisdom, we can ask God, and he loves to give it to us without reproach. We can be wise, and we would be fools not to call out for wisdom from God.